Hey, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Teokali, aka Diablo. I'm with my boy DJ Dan Steele.
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
Yeah, and we got a nice video up for you. We're continuing with our review show. This time we're going to be moving away from music and we want to be getting into movies. Now, what kind of movies do you ask? Well, I got a little hint for you. Check it out. Hey, check it out. Check
Want
it
to
out.
see something funny? Hey, take a look over there. You see that man there? Watch that guy. I got a style him. I gotta watch my friend here. He's gonna stick his tongue up to that girl. Why don't you try sticking your head up your ass? See if it fits.
Oh.
Where'd you get the beauty scar, tough guy? Eating pussy?
I'm not gonna get a scar like that eating pussy. Let's get this straight now. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming. You got that?
Ah, so
All I
you
have in
guessed
this
it.
world
you
is
guessed
my
it.
boss and my word.
It is. We're reviewing Scarface today. Yes, we are. Check it out.
Yeah.
So, so far, let's get it. For everybody that maybe have not seen Scarface, maybe if you want to let them know a little bit what. So, Scarface is about a Cuban immigrant. Okay, that
It was played by an Italian, but that's okay. He did a good job.
he's
Yeah.
So he's about a Cuban immigrant that comes in the Mayan car. I forget what the migration is called, but it was a part of the migration after Fidel Castro took over Cuba.
Yep.
They sent a few of some people that came over to the States. So, anyways, it all starts with Scarface in the interview room.
Right.
And everybody, right? So after the interview room, you know, one of the funny parts is when they ask him about the scar. How do you get the scar?
Yeah.
So,
You get a scar like that eating pussy time? How am I gonna get a scar like that eating pussy, man?
yeah. So, anyways, after that, you go on, and then he comes. You know, one part I find really funny is when they kill the first guy. When they're in the camp. They're sitting in their camp, and then they get
I kill a communist for fun.
Yes. But, so they can
yeah.
get the green card. So
Yeah.
if you watch the movie, or when you watch the movie, I find it hilarious. If you check it out, a lot of people don't notice it. But when they kill the dude, he has to have had the most comfortable death.
Oh yeah.
Because you see him, like, he comes in, it's not like he just got stabbed, and then he slowly, he like, comes to it, he puts his hand down. It's not like he just falls, right? He puts his hands down, and slowly falls down, turns, and the funniest shit I find is he actually has his legs crossed with his hand like that.
And then everybody else fucks him up.
Like he's just chilling, you know? So anyway, that's a part I find funny in that, like that scene. Personally, I find it very funny that the way he falls, he just, he looks like he died so comfortably after getting stabbed, right?
Well, like he had a choice, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like if you see him, you wanna, you know, when you eventually get fall from stabbing, you don't wanna be like, oh, and then comfortably falling and roll over and then cross your legs, you know, kind of like you're chilling, like, oh, at the beach, yeah, I just died so cool by getting stabbed. You know what I mean?
It was the way to go, right?
Yeah, I guess so. So, anyways, after that, one of the memorable scenes is when they get their first job. When they have to, when they talk about the Colombians. When they're sitting at the sandwich place.
You make these eyes like Colombians. Don't like fucking Colombians, man. Okay? Fuck them. I don't like them fucking.
Exactly that part.
Yeah.
Or when he's like, "Hey, what about the sandwich, man?"
Yeah. You got a lot of dishes to wash. Hey, I don't fucking care about the sandwich, man. Send me the sandwich, man. Okay? but no, you can take your job and shove it up your ass. Okay? I gotta look after my investments. Classic shit.
So, yes, and then
wash them yourself. He says the dishes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the part when he pretty much gets his first job with the drug guys, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't like what they're offering, so he wants something big, and I guess he ends up getting set up after that, right? So another next memorable part from that movie is that part when he gets set up, and he's sitting there with his friend is about to get killed.
Yeah. The
Right?
chainsaw. The chainsaw.
The
scene.
chainsaw, yes, the chainsaw scene.
Yeah.
So that's another cool scene.
Yeah.
Another cool part of it. From there, I think another great point is when he meets his first boss.
Okay, rewind for a second.
Okay.
What I love about the chainsaw scene is they literally show nothing. Nothing. All they do is a zoom in of his eyes.
Yeah.
And they've got the chainsaw
Going
with,
loud
like,
as
the
fuck.
blood, with the blood. He's like,
Yeah, going loud as fuck. Yeah,
and you see virtually nothing. But because of the way it was directed, you think like, oh my fucking god, this is the fucking. How did he get away with making a scene like that? But it was everybody's imagination that was taking over. That was like, oh my god, that was too much. How does this get like into the
Well,
movie?
I'm pretty sure
You
if
know
they
what I
put the scene on, they would have had to get it taken away anyways. Because
Well, I'm sure
they
they
wouldn't
went-
have allowed back in those days. They wouldn't have allowed a scene like that.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, but the genius of the way they did that.
Yeah,
was
that
just,
was
like,
very So next,
phenomenal.
like I said, we get
Absolutely
to
phenomenal.
when he meets his first boss and he gets the rules, pretty much of what to do and what not to do, right?
Yeah.
So after that,
The Hassas is a pig that don't fly straight.
yeah. Then after that, I think another memorable point coming up that I will have to say is when he meets Sosa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meeting Sosa. I think that's a very also we went a little bit too ahead when he comes into his ex-boss's house when he runs him out of town, and he comes and gets the girl.
Yeah. He goes, and Manny goes, you're messing with the boss's lady. What the fuck do you mean a boss's lady? Huh? She liked me.
No, that's way before. But no, I'm talking about the scene when she's at the pool.
Oh, okay. When he asks her about the kids, like he wants her to have his children.
Well, pretty much he asked her to come with him, and she's like he ran the other guy off, and then he's like, okay, now you're with me.
Yeah.
Now, other memorable scenes I would have to say from that, like I said, is when he meets Sosa. You know, all I got is my world, I'm my boss, and I don't break him for anybody.
What's fucked up was the other dude, that Tony's working for, is apparently he was a snitch for the CIA or something like that.
Well, no, it wasn't the guy he was working for. It was one of the guy. It was like the guy that first set him up.
Yeah.
The guy in the scene where they're like, I don't like fucking Colombians, okay?
Right.
On that scene, that guy that is sitting there, he's the one that they claiming that he's a snitch, not the boss itself.
Right. No.
That guy.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Because they hung him like out of the helicopter, and I was just like, and that's when he went nuts. And he was like, hey, he goes, I've never fucked anybody over in my life, okay? I never fucking break my balls. All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for nobody.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Now, another memorable scene I will have to say is when Manny meets his sister for the first time.
Oh, that was like, that was just like a line you
It's
did,
hard.
You
It's
did
hard.
not cross.
Well, first, okay, so we'll get to that. So the first time he meets his sister is when he goes home to see his mother for the first time after he kind of made it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And tries to bring him money, and then she asks him like what he's been doing. So
Right.
because he's pretty much, I guess, he's been a criminal for a while. So
Yep.
after that, I think another memorable moment to mention will have to be the time where they ask him to do them a favor. And we're getting a lot of ahead. We just thought we don't want to give you the whole movie, so for those that haven't watched it.
Oh, I'm sure they've watched it. But,
Well, a lot of people, maybe haven't.
it's a hood classic, bro.
Yeah. So another, like I said, memorable moment, it will have to be that one.
When Tony basically says to Manny, "Hey, she's not for you, man," because he's like,
Well, that's
he's
the first time.
He's like, she's beautiful, and he goes, "Hey!"
No, he said, he's beautiful, but yeah. So that's, I think, another memorable moment is when that we went away. Then after that, it has to be the one when they ask him to do him the favor to kill the guy. When he has to kill the guy in New York.
Which guy?
Well, he also have to kill when they gotta blow up the car.
Oh,
When they send
yeah,
a specific killer. So I think that's another memorable moment.
Yeah, where he's like, I told you, man, I told you. No
Well,
fucking kids.
Hey,
No fucking kids.
we went to ahead. A great moment
Okay.
is and I think it's for me it has to be the best scene is the dining scene.
Which one?
The one that he's super drunk.
Yeah, he's like,
It's like take a look at the bad guy.
You're never gonna see a bad guy like this again.
Yeah. That's wow. To me, that's one of the best scenes
Yeah.
out of the whole movie.
Classic. Like, I mean, you know, apparently he had a Cuban guy on scene that was like correcting him the whole time with like the accent and their mannerisms and everything, and he would say, yeah. If I'm doing it wrong, I want you to correct me. I want it to be as authentic as possible, and that's one of the big things that I liked about Pacino.
Yeah. So after that, another memorable moment we have to be, as we come almost to the end, it has to be when he kills Manny.
That was like, I would have to say that I wasn't surprised that he did it, because he basically warned him.
But
like, you know what I mean? When he first seen her, he's like, "She's not for you, man."
I know, but again, he just didn't want he didn't want him to be one of his another girl, right?
Right.
And Manny did the right thing. He actually married the girl. And
Yeah,
then
behind his back.
they they went behind his back. Okay. Then I think we come to the last scene where he gets killed.
Yeah, and
You know the last.
like we talked about this and how you basically
We'll go after that into our
Okay.
like overall. So let's talk about that scene. You know that it starts very fucked up. You know when his sister comes in, it's like you know, wanna fuck me, Tony? Come on.
Wow.
No, it's just she's emotionally just messed up.
Well, she's all coked out as well too. Right?
Yeah, him too. He's
they're both. They're both fucked up. They're both coked out.
Yeah.
And then because she's like basically like the female version of him.
Not necessarily. She just wants
just for being stubborn.
In a sense, I will get. Okay, so now we come to like the end. He gets killed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, I mean, what's your take overall in this movie?
I think it's a hood classic, like as they say. Like, I mean, I love this movie, but if anybody were to ever ask me, like, would you want to be like Scarface?
Hold on. So this is my take on this. Okay. I love the movie.
Love it too.
Great movie. But my
down.
point, I always never understood one thing. It's just a lot of people that are like, oh my God, Scarface. I want to be like him so bad. Like they go watch the movie and they want to be like Scarface.
Right.
I never got that, to be honest. I watched the movie and the first thing I said is like, if I ever do this shit, the last thing I want to be is like him. I don't want to be like him. He fucked up.
Yes. Big time.
All the way through, he fucked up. Even at the beginning, there's some basic rules that his boss is telling him, right? His first boss tells him, you know, don't do this, don't do that. He pretty much breaks all the fucking rules and he ends up getting killed.
Yeah.
So I do not understand how people watch this movie and they're like, oh, I just want to be like Scarface. So I don't understand that point.
I understand why, because they want the money, they want the power, they want the respect, and I guess they're willing to die for it, which doesn't make sense to me.
But like me, if anything, I came out wanting to be like Sosa. You know what I mean? The guy that killed Scarface, the real boss.
Right.
The one that continued to do shit eventually or whatever. But anyways, so overall, great movie. I would greatly recommend it to anybody. And even if you don't like crime movies or anything, it's just great overall. Highly recommended. Yeah. Just again, I never understood that point where people just want to watch the movie and they're like, "Yo, we want to be like Scarface."
I get it, and I see it from both sides. Like, I mean, I can't even argue that point because he died doing what he wanted to do, and he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those movies like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm gonna get killed. That's it.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, check it out. Stay tuned. That was our take. Scarface, 10 out of 10, all the way through. With
11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually a review that we actually agree on. What's going on?
Yeah. Very cool. Okay, so check it out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Our next review is coming up as well. We're going to be doing more reviews on shows and stuff. We're going to be bringing you new shows that you've never watched that I've watched before. And if you like all these crimes and if you're into crime and investigation and all that shit, like we're going to be bringing you some great shows. One of them is El Don del Mar. We're going to be reviewing it for you. It's on Netflix for all of you out there. If you want to go watch it, it's called El Don del Mar. Pablo Escobar, El Don del Mar. That is the closest to his story that you would ever see. The way the guy acts like him. He sounds like him. So anyways, stay tuned. Check it out. Paz, ya no más.
Keep it locked.